To use the choice feature in Moodle, follow these steps. First, turn editing on. Next, select choice from the Add an Activity drop-down menu. Typically, choice can be used for creating a situation where students have to answer a question and basically take a side, if you will. So, for example, the example I'm about to use is, what is your favorite baseball team? I'll give them several options. They'll select that. As a teacher, I'll get that feedback. From a teacher standpoint, you can see what student selected what. So it's a nice feature. It's really easy to use as well. Another option this might be used for is lunch count, because you can log in as a teacher and very quickly see what student chose this versus this versus this. And all they have to do is click a button and click save. So let's take a look at how this works. First thing I'm going to do is name the choice. Okay, so I just simply type the question in there. You can set this limit option to only allow so many choices per option. So for example, let's say you were asking them, you were going to use this to divide them up into maybe a station, but you knew you only wanted so many students per station. So once the choice limit on that was hit, that station would be closed and the student would have to select something else. Pretty straightforward. I'm going to leave it disabled in this particular case, and my first option is going to be, second option will be, and my third option will be, alright, I'll add the fourth one. Okay, so these are our options. All I have to do now as a teacher, if I wanted to actually give this choice, would be save it. It's kind of ironic in Moodle, and again, we have to remember this is an Australian company, an Australian program. Really what we are calling choice is really kind of a survey, and what is survey is kind of a, I guess that is a learning style survey specifically. But at any rate, this is kind of how this works. So I'm going to scroll on the bottom, and I have some options here too. I can restrict an answering period to where it'll open here and close here. So after this date time, nobody else will be able to answer. You can display it horizontally or vertically. Horizontally is fine. Are the students going to be able to see the results? In this case, I have it set to no. I could set it to after they answer, after everybody's answered, or just always have it open. So you can make that selection as well. And I think, have I changed this? Yeah. It'll allow me to further change this. The answer's anonymous. Do I want them to know who chose what, and so on and so forth. Okay. Can I update it? Do we want to leave a I don't care column? All right. So when I'm done, save and return to course. And if I click on this, you're going to see the option. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out as a teacher and log in as a student so you can see what this looks like from their standpoint. Okay, now as a student, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the choice, and I'm going to answer it. In this case, Justin Verlander is probably going to pick the Tigers as his favorite team. Click Save My Choice. It'll give you feedback. You select the Tigers, so on and so forth. Okay, so we're done from a student standpoint. It's that quick. So again, this is a really nice way to have students log into Moodle. If you have the computers to do this, devices, log into Moodle, do that lunch choice. You can see really easy as a teacher, and that's kind of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is log out as a student and log in as a teacher so you can see what it looks like from that standpoint. Okay, now I'm the teacher, and I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the results of this. I'm going to click on the choice, And right here it's going to say View 1 Responses. I'll click there. And there it is. I see Verlander's choice. He chose Tigers. If other people were to choose, they would populate this area. And you could really keep this going as long as you wanted to and get as much feedback as you wanted to. You could also download this in an Excel or a text format too, so you can carry these results further. All right. And this has been how to use the choice feature in Moodle.